beat. Time has come for us now. Real like that.
Bop Fantasies.
For me, at least, you like really embody Brussels for me in a lot of ways, to be honest. No, really. I feel like, what do you think, Ant? I feel like Gustave is...
I mean, I can't speak for you. You're the only, and I'm sure you would never say that you embody Brussels because you would never, you just wouldn't. And that is even more making the point, I think, because the Brussels identity is not at all pinpointed to one thing. But I think what maybe makes Miles say that is that you grew up here, and now you weren't necessarily always in like a professional. You didn't have a professional relationship with music, or like maybe you wouldn't say you do now either. But like it's more in a way formal, and before it was perhaps just as a listener and an enjoyer, and so that also reconfigures a relationship with where you live over time, and that's maybe why it's nice to talk to you and get that perspective.
Yeah, everything Ant said basically, but no, yeah, I guess for both of us. I mean, I don't know if do you feel that way, I guess?
Oh, I mean, like, for good or bad, I don't know if I would be ready to come out of the representation of the city, because like I love it so much, but like it doesn't have always its shit together, which is very much like me.
Hey, all of us.
Yeah, but like, yeah, this city has shaped my music taste and my interest so much that like it's almost like I'm just the more I discover about the city, the more I actually get to discover about music in a worldly sense. Okay, just because cool, yeah. We're very lucky here. Yes.
You're like allowing Brussels to like flow through you.
Yeah, I mean, and also it's like because Brussels is like in Europe where things kind of flow out of like we're so surrounded by like all these big cities and big countries like Paris and London and Berlin and everything, that like we're the place where everything kind of flows, and it's like kind of all like people that make interesting stuff and like kind of want to like try to have a big break in Europe or like just kind of like see what is all out there. It's like they'll pass through here, and if you just kind of listen to the streets, like you'll get to see them.
Interesting. I guess, I mean, that's a good like one of my questions is like if you had to describe the aura of Brussels, I mean, it seems like you would. Is that how you would maybe describe it in a sense? Like,
yeah, like Brussels to me has always been like this sort of huge, like, no, actually not huge, but like this sort of gallery / liminal space where like there's so many highways going towards there and out of there, and people just kind of like have their guitar or like idea or whatever, and they kind of drop something and then they leave or they stay and then somebody picks it up. And it's like, you have all this flow of all this different interesting ideas and way of doing things. It's like,
yeah, like more so than like other European countries, I think. Like,
to me, it does feel like it, just because like, I mean, we're also very welcoming. Like, I mean, I kind of feel, I don't know, like from somebody from there, maybe I'm biased. But it's like, I kind of felt like that's people like from any place could find like their place in Brussels somehow.
knows Magi Ludi. What up? I'm here with System, the homies, and enjoy the little interview / vibes. That's what we're gonna bring. Thanks.
there's like an honesty to Brussels that I really appreciate that I don't necessarily like in other cities like Paris, where the center of Paris is ultra beautiful, and then they push all the, you know, the poor black and brown people like around in the zones, I don't know. Yeah, I think I say this often, but yeah, Brussels is like ugly and beautiful, which I think is good to see on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I don't know. Like that's kind of like what I've most appreciated about our city here. It's like it's kind of really, it's real. Like in some sense, like when you like what you were saying about Paris, like. Or in the center is like really beautiful, and then on the outskirts is really gets like really ugly. Like Brussels is like you get like different how do you say sort of worlds like just colliding in three different streets like just next to each other. It's like it's almost like it's too small to be completely separated. Sure, like we can all live in different worlds like that. You bubble and everything, but like. It's not like you're also geographically that much displaced. Like you could just like bump each other like in the metro station or whatever, get a conversation, then you discover a whole new world. Like that was just next door. Like that's actually what I've seen also in my kind of music journey, I guess, here in Brussels is like I'm still discovering actually venues and stuff. I've been living here most of my life.
What's a new venue you discovered recently?
But I'm also like just coming. I mean, kind of late sometimes. I'm just like on stuff, but like. For example, Labo Cube. Actually, it was pretty like those really
Labo
only
Cube?
Labo Cube.
Labo Cube.
It's like it's not too far from the Saint Joseph. Yeah, it's in Saint. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. Like, and also last year La Cheminée in Forêt, which like that's really like completely at the outskirts, like on the French-speaking side, and like, and it's Brussels. I've been living like freaking almost all my life, and it's like. And it's also a thing here that things kind of pop up and disappear. Like there was also this club called Format, like RIP, and like that's closed.
There was also, I mean, I think that it's very interesting that you say things pop up and then close down. It's so true. It's probably true in other cities, but I think the rate, the turnover rate is wild in Brussels because there's, on the one hand, you have a solid Flemish, funded, subsidy realm that you can do real projects with, but on the other hand, it's always short-lived, and so that funding always does seem scarce because you have to renew it all the time, and so things close down and pop up. And it's funny because you said in the beginning of this conversation how it's a liminal space, a place of highways to intersect without anybody really stopping for very long, and that happens musically. Someone might pick up a guitar, play it, drop an EP, and then abandon that project, and then you find them resurfacing somewhere else later or leaving Brussels, and then the same thing happens. And it's just funny how you see that in the venues, in the musical practices. If you wanted to say more words about like how that happens musically in Brussels.
Well, that's the thing, like musically, like what I've kind of noticed because of like also that scarcity of like places and venues like for people to play at and everything, like you have one of my favorite venues here, which I actually went to yesterday, is Atelier Klaus, and it's like it's been such an old venue for like very much like very experimental music like throughout the ages and everything. But like because like how do you say, cool places like to play and everything at, like, and people get like younger generations also get to know, like, so because of those places, like new generations of artists also then start playing at these venues, and there's like kind of like this how do you say, a forced interaction between generations, which can then like reinforce like new explorations of music. So I kind of see like how do you say, like, because there's so little space and like and so many places to go, and you have, because of this interaction, this sort of highways of all these ideas, so many people, like it gets jumbled up and people mix around like
super interesting, because I mean, I guess really cool, like discussing like how aura is created. Like there's so many ways you can like think about it, like in a like infrastructural sense, like the way you're kind of describing it, like literally like the spaces don't allow for a certain amount of artists, so they have to like go through this funnel, and then they're forced to make music on a different different generations? And you think this is unique to Brussels in a sense?
I think like also like I'm very much also like with Brussels, but like I've been to 1,000 different places, but I just think that it's been very like how to say a very important point of our city here, and it's also like again it's just like looking out like you see old buildings like because that's also the thing like there's like always like a lot of like des travaux like how do you say
Work?
constructions like things getting breaking down for something new to rebuild and everything nice. It's like and you see that reflected also in the music and of the people living there and like adaptability is like really something like because everything is really much ever changing here in our city. Like people kind of learn to be like adaptable and stuff. Like
like I was curious, like because I'm curious about like the present identity, but it's like like, have you seen it evolve? Like this adaptability, is it always something you've noticed about the Brussels scene? Like
oh yes, very much so. Like that I've noticed. Like I think to me it had always been there. Like. I think because like also just I would say like financially like how budget is also gonna get like you say like less budget is gonna be given like for like the culture and everything. It's gonna also just like that's also gonna speed up. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. It's like it's just gonna get faster and it's gonna be more like blatant, like how people. That's I guess almost survivor instinct kind of stuff like. I'm sorry if I'm not very clear, like anything, but like
no, it's really clear. Yeah, no, it's
to me it's just like like Brussels has known how to keep let culture be still able to live despite all these constant changes, and that's like one of the biggest strengths, and you kind of see that in how artists like kind of spread around, like kind of work together. Like I remember like probably most of like y'all also favorite labels here from the city. Shout out to Montage, Toverberg. You know, like I always like see like when they work together and like and do all those things because like it's such a small city, like all the people can interact with each other, but they can also then work together and like super stuff. And I remember the last time they did something. One of the times they did together was in Reset, which is now also closing down soon. like kind of.
sky is breaking. I don't ever wanna be alone. With all my darkest dreaming, hold me close. The sky is breaking.
To me, it's like kind of curious, like, because also I can only speak about my own perspective.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I like being representative of the city. I really couldn't, but like, because there's so many different people experience it in different way. But in my way, like me, it's really just been kind of interesting to see, like, there's. I'm always kind of like shocked and surprised, like people like how. Belgian music and Brussels music have been like kind of spread out like so big in the world. Like to me, because I'm still like kind of stuck in the Brussels village, as I call it. It's like to me, it just seemed like more reinforced like in between the city, but I never really can see like the perspective of like how it's like got perceived like from outside of us. Yeah. Like to me, it's more like also like I don't know. Maybe against my perspective, like what I really enjoyed about Brussels is like, yeah, it could be like this big artist or whatever, but no one really gives a fuck. It's like there's so many different sorts of people and people doing something, whatever. It's like so great. Like there's like this there's this movie from Chantal Ackerman. Like we actually are now not too far from her. Like Chantal Ackerman, like Quai du Commerce. It's like just the street over there. There's like a filmmaker, Chantal Ackerman, who made a movie who's like worldwide known, like from like one of the start of like really like boundary pushing cinema. Okay. And there's like very few actors, and like the son is played by a guy and still alive, and he goes to the bar who's just in front of there, who I've been going for years. It's like from like that's what I mean. It's like from like some people be like, oh yeah, whoa, that's crazy. It was like, oh no, that's just that dude. Like it's just always there.
This is the source. This is the original source of the. Like that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, please. If you.
No, I just wanted to confirm.
I was just gonna say I totally agree. Like I think that these artists might seem big when they leave Brussels, but everybody knows that when they're in Brussels, like that's their hometown, so they're just their regular self. Yeah. Like I also think about Ziggy from Stroom and like how he's perceived. I saw him in New York. Like he put on a concert, a Stroom night in New York in September. And so many people were obsessed like with all him and all the artists like that he booked, and it's just so funny because like here in Brussels, like yeah, like I don't know, he just like lives here, and you lose all of that. In a way, you only gain your aura when you leave.
Yeah, like maybe it's just because like there's so many people with such strong auras in this city. It's like fun, like it's like it's fun.
Yeah, or maybe it's a different aura when you're inside the city.
Yeah, like
Barbara said that also. Yeah, about the Copenhagen. Like they were saying that everybody is quite obsessed with Copenhagen outside of Copenhagen, but within Copenhagen, like people don't really give as much of a fuck. Yeah. Which is an interesting insight about aura, like how it is kind of narrative. It's like you're looking at somebody's narrative. Hey, Najla. But I guess do you feel that? Do you feel the aura of Brussels in aura? Aura. Yeah, in Brussels, do you feel the aura? Like, is it something you're like, oh damn, like we're kind of doing something like?
Me, it has like me. When did I? No,
I'm looking
like
at the aura right now, across. This comfortable. He's got the.
I mean, like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm not lying.
Man, he's comfortable.
And like me, it's like. Actually, like I also want to shout out like this place, like one of the best places in Brussels, Kiosk.
Hey,
yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Like,
it's funny how you're saying this place as if we're there, because like we have this whole. It's like we switched this format only 2 months ago, where now we do the interview before we get actually inside the studio, because you can have this blanket and chill and lay on a couch instead of being there in front of a camera. And then, you know, we just like cut this interview and play it on a CDJ, like on the USB with some music. But I still appreciate it because this is still a Kiosk interview. Like, yeah, shout out where this place, Kiosk. Because actually it's right here. Like, it's also here.
Yeah, exactly. Technically we're there.
We're in the studio. Like, this is gonna come out of the studio in 11 days?
No. Yes.
Okay. Shout out whoever is listening to this right now.
Yeah. Might be us, actually.
It might be. And only us.
But like, yeah, no, I was just like, I mean, that's what I mean, like with the energy is like, you could go like at Kiosk and yeah, you could see like everybody just chill around, but also like the people that are actually was like saying like the big things, or like just like they're doing stuff. And I don't know, also like just seeing how the like my favorite moments, like y'all were there too, like high tech.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, like I remember like I just remembered like how much fun I had at this place, but then also how much fun the artists there like were having. Like, and they were like also like saying like, yeah man, this city is freaking awesome and everything. And I was like, oh okay, it's like not something that like us as the citizen of Brussels feel, but that's mostly out of the feedback of people like being like, oh yeah, whoa, what the fuck actually, and like pointing out like the thing that we are like, oh yeah, that's actually crazy. Yeah, oh yeah, like. So it saves us from death from Sosena, Gebre, and Jesus.
Yeah, you can play it.
Oh, okay.
It's not on the speaker, huh?
No, it's not.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah, and again, it's like something that to me was just visible, but just living here. Like, it's like everything kind of mixes up naturally, almost. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm curious, like in our American experience, like how do you feel about it and yourself, I guess? I mean, I don't know yet, because I guess in the past, yeah, we've like discussed the way music communities form here just so naturally versus the way, I don't know, we think about collectives and community musically in the US.
I mean, I'll never forget how my friend Kate visited me last April. Like, the first very close friend from my core squad back in high school to visit me in Brussels.
Yeah.
And by the end of the week, she was like, this is crazy. Like, you have all these collectives. Like, what even is a collective? I've never heard of that word. And I was like, no, we have those. It's like groups of people who do things. I don't know. Like, we have that. Like, but we didn't really. And she was like so shook by the concept. Like, it was a properly foreign concept to her, the collective. So, and it's funny, I remember I had a conversation with Rokas recently, and he was like, there's too many collectives in Brussels. Which is true at the same time, you know, like, it's a beautiful concept, and it's overwhelming in Brussels almost. There's more collectives than there are musicians sometimes. But that's not really true, because at the end of the day, anyone's a musician. That's what we're saying. Like, that's kind of a theme here.
Yeah, like
That's all.
also like
That's okay.
also just like one last thing is like also it's in Brussels that I really noticed like how, and that's something so Q2 and in vitro really like taught me was just like being a listener is also like a practice. It's like is as much like we had like this idea of like the tree in the forest and everything, like the listener is as much important that it exists as the person performing. And it's like I don't know, like I do see that like that's really in Brussels that you can really see like, because like there's a lot of collectives also like people that like not none of the people are like artists, but that like all like have this great appreciation for a certain type of music or certain type of scene, just kind of creating it somewhere. And it's like, I don't know, like I do see here, like, because there's so many things to listen to, like being an active listener and an active participant in the scene or in the music is very much like kind of like ingrown. I just think this city is just really great in creating a sort of like forced community, like a community, like, you know.
Did you say four?
I was thinking forced because like the small, like we all like straight little places. Let's all get together. It's like
No, but I get it, 'cause that's like I mean, yeah, now like I don't know. Being here 4 years now, like I feel like I have like a great community myself, and I feel like every day I like run into somebody, which I think it annoys maybe some people who like would rather live in a bigger city, but especially after living in Seoul, which is so big and like isolating way, which maybe some people like, but I don't know. I found a bit dystopian at times. Love you, Seoul, but yeah, sometimes I really like the fact that you just run into people and just like make these like new connections, you know, like unlikely people sometimes.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it. And then, you know, like cool things can happen then, like because like if every community was getting so separate and everything would stay like static, and you know, like a pond that stays still like kind of rots and stuff. It's like Brussels, like for better or for worse, it's always moving, and like, you know, brings collisions.
Yeah, there's no city planning.
Oh no,
that's the secret, I think. Yeah. That might be like the
They would actually it was all planned. It was all planned.
It's all, yeah, maybe the disorganization of the city's infrastructure and bureaucracy is the reason that the music scene is so disorganized, and there's a beauty that comes in there somewhere. Definitely.
Des bonbons en fait.